Brooklyn Independent Television.
With the holiday season in full swing, local food pantries are trying to prevent another shortage like the one last year. As Jenny Passe-Rodriguez finds out, they're not the only ones taking steps to raise funds to keep food pantries stocked. She talks with some folks making it their mission to keep food pantries stocked not only during the holidays, but year-round.
Organizers of the Helping Hands Food Pantry's 5K run couldn't have asked for a nicer day at Prospect Park.
It was great. It's a beautiful day out. The colors are still out, so yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Some ran, others walked, and those who couldn't do either came along for the ride. But they all had one common goal: to raise enough money to keep the food pantry adequately stocked.
My mom has been a volunteer at the Helping Hands Food Pantry for about 6 or 7 years, and it's a really good cause. But for the grace of God, I can be on the receiving end of that. And I believe what President Barack Obama said, we all need to give back to our community. So I was more than happy to do this.
The Food Bank for New York City estimates that nearly 60% of the city's food pantries ran out of food last year. They resorted to reducing the amount of food given per household, cutting down on the number of days or hours of distribution, and some were forced to turn people away.
2 small, 2 medium, 1 large.
Marge Miller has been volunteering at the Helping Hands Food Pantry for more than 15 years. Approximately 600 people in the Park Slope neighborhood rely on donations every month, so less food on its shelves is not an option.
The people are very consistent about coming. It's only the formula is 3 days of food, 3 meals per person. So I mean, that's not really much food. That doesn't get them through the month at all, but it's a little help.
Through the 5K run, the pantry met its goal of $15,000, but will need an additional $12,000 to sustain itself for all of next year.
We are always willing to accept contributions, both monetary as well as food. Monetary contributions go a little further because we buy our food from sources which give us discounts.
Father Thomas Ahern of St. Augustine's Church says the Helping Hands Food Pantry isn't the only one in the borough in danger of having a food shortage.
Many people watching this maybe are from Park Slope, but I'm sure your own neighborhood has a food pantry, and I guarantee you they need help in some way. If not volunteer help, then donations or food itself. But there are a lot of people in need, and certainly we want to be aware of their needs.
Over in Bay Ridge, Ivy Bakery is taking a different yet colorful approach to hunger awareness. They're going orange.
They're a sugar cookie. It's a really tasty cookie.
Owner DANIELLAN LOUIE partnered with the Food Bank for New York City to raise money for their Go Orange campaign. The orange cookies cost $5 each, and all the proceeds go to the food bank. The cookies are just one way she helps raise money for the cause.
The first year I actually was trying to collect canned goods for them, and that just didn't really work out. I know they were having problems with people donating food, so I said, how about I just bake some things and then donate the proceeds to you guys, and they thought that was a great idea. So I started doing that. I also did these Go Orange cupcakes that they gave out, and also I have an annual cupcake eating contest, and the next one is going to be April of 2010.
For Louie, the specially baked goods are a bittersweet reminder of her childhood.
I remember as a kid we would have our little, granny carts, and we would go out and line up at one of the food pantries that was near us. And I remember getting big blocks of, big blocks of literally cheese and dried goods and pasta and rice and beans. And I spent a lot of time eating that stuff. So I wanted to make sure that there was always organizations or programs like that for people that really do need help, in terms of just getting basic nourishment.
And with approximately 2.6 million New Yorkers who say they may need food assistance within the next year, fundraising efforts like these will help them when and if that time comes. For Brooklyn Review, I'm Jenny Passe-Rodriguez.
Brooklyn Independent Television on the BCAT. TV network.